Hey, it's Camo. Welcome to the show. We are in Brighton on the south coast of England. We'll be meeting up with Georgia next. On the Brighton Pier. Now it's closed, as you can see from the sign, until things start opening up again from the virus here, but normally in the summer this place is jammed with people. We're on the south coast. You can see the ocean out there. We'll get a little bit closer. Now this is the Brighton Palace Pier, the new pier. The old pier burned down years ago, and I think it burnt again in the past several years. So it's just a shell, but because it's a registered building, they can't tear it down. So everybody's still trying to figure out what to do with it. But we won't go there. We're at the new pier. We're going to show you a little bit of Brighton so you get an idea what this seaside town is like. And we're here on Brighton Pier, or actually beside Brighton Pier. Brighton has played a major role in a lot of film, literature. You may remember the film Brighton Rock. It's just been one of the UK's biggest cities for being in film and TV. And famously, if you're a fan of The Who, you'll know that Quadrophenia was inspired in part by Pete Townsend sleeping under that pier. We've shown you a bit around kind of Brighton and Brighton Pier, but right now we're going to head over to Preston Park and meet up with Georgia to talk about her music.
They said if I did coke, I could party all night.
You're gorgeous. Have a great time. I was just loving that. What is that? Come on, girl, you really need to open the
They said if I did coke, I could party all night. They lied. Find out the truth about cocaine. drugfreeworld.org.
It's Camo, and here with Georgia. This is cool. We're in Brighton. This is Preston Park, and this is a rose garden, obviously. It's a garden.
It's supposed to be a rose garden.
And flowers. I don't know. It's all just pollen. So we had you on the show a little while ago doing a live session. How was that? Is it strange doing something on social media as opposed to playing in front of a live audience? I mean, they're a live audience, they're just not in the same room with you.
Yeah, no, it is. It's totally different because obviously usually you can feed off of people and you can judge the vibe of the room and see what they're enjoying and what they're not so much. And when you're talking to yourself and playing to yourself, it's very like you can't read any of that. Yeah. So it's quite hard, but
and you
talk to yourself, it's all right.
And you keep waiting for the audience applause, so there's no interaction that way.
Yeah, usually my other half sits behind the camera and kind of does this, so I don't feel so because it's intimidating. You finish a song, it's silent. It's like musician's worst nightmare. But it's all right. It's all right.
How long have you been doing music?
Oh, years. My family are all in the music industry anyway. So my dad is a musical theatre actor, and so is my sisters and my mum. So it's been an ongoing trend, definitely. So yeah, honestly, it sounds really cringy, but as long as I can remember.
Wow.
Really, yeah.
Now you're still at the stage where you have to have a real job to support your music habit.
Yes, I do. I work in marketing and I run websites and Amazon accounts.
Oh, nice.
It's really exciting. It's great. Luckily, the companies I work for are really lovely. So, they're really nice people, so it's all right. Could be worse.
Now, Brighton is such a cool place. It's a very artistic community. Is it easier to kind of fit in here than it would be someplace else?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I'm from Hertfordshire, so it's about 20 minutes up from London. Yeah. And the vibe is completely different there to how it is in Brighton. Like, I remember when I used to come and visit Brighton, I'd be like, oh, I can turn up my jeans and wear some strange shoes. Yeah. But it's nice because you just don't have to think about it. People are just really accepting and everyone's really chill here. It's nice.
This has always been one of my favorite parts of the country.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your music. Who are some of the artists that kind of inspire you?
Definitely Ashley McBryde. At the moment, I'm obsessed with Ashley McBryde. I think her lyrics are just amazing.
I think she's broken a wall where women are getting her lyrics and really understanding her independence.
Yeah.
Even though she's signed to a major label, she's not doing things the way label artists do them. Yeah. She's still operating like an indie.
Yeah, no, she is. She's very outspoken as well, which is quite nice. And she has a lot of songs that reference the fact that she doesn't follow the norm, and I think that's really sort of respected.
That's a hard thing because you want to strive for that commercialism, and I don't use commercialism in a negative way. It's popularity.
Yeah.
And yet you want to be doing what you do with nobody telling you. Yeah. This is how you do it.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's kind of trying to find a way to make what you believe in also a bit commercial. Yeah. So kind of get the balance so that you never lose sight of sort of what your music's about and what you're about, but you kind of keep in mind that you need other people to believe in it as well.
Yeah. Now, how is it? I mean, I know how things work in a city like Nashville, where it's a very musical community, and almost everybody you know is plugged in one way or another.
Yeah.
How does that work when you're a struggling artist, where there's no real musical community?
It's a lot harder. You have to really kind of search and go into the depths of social media to try and find these people. But it is doable. I mean, Brighton has a really lovely country scene. There's a lot of people, like, I don't know whether you've heard of Annie, she runs a lot of open mics and really nice gigs at Brunswick, which is a lovely pub. And local music venue.
Which still is closed.
Which is still closed, but hopefully it will reopen.
Yeah.
So there's a nice scene in Brighton, definitely, and more so than I would have thought. But then even when I was back in Hertfordshire, like there was a group of sort of me and loads of really cool like folk musicians and country singers that would all go around to different open mics.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's like Nashville.
Yeah.
Everybody's hitting the songwriter rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you get much of that here?
Yeah.
Songwriter rounds?
Yeah. The Brunswick hosts quite a few.
Really?
Annie Evans runs them. So yeah, they're really cool actually. There's quite a few of them around.
So where do you think your music kind of fits in style-wise with what's going on?
Do you mean in terms of like different artists and?
Yeah, if you had to bracket your music with other artists, who would you bracket?
I'd say it's somewhere between sort of Ashley McBride and Miranda Lambert. Like that kind of a little bit more alternative country, I guess, a bit more kind of heavy drums and that kind of vibe, definitely electric guitars.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat. I mean, I always like that rock sound coming into country music.
Yeah.
Not the pop sound so much. Although, that's really easy to dismiss, but it shouldn't be. It's just another, the pop sound in country music has always been there.
Yeah.
But the rock sound coming into it is really cool, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Now, do you play a lot solo, or do you get a band that you go out and do things with?
I play a lot solo at the moment, and my other half's a drummer, so that's handy.
So do you have to just use one-syllable words around him?
Lucky he's alright. Oh god.
Do you ever have to remind him around the house that there's a machine for that?
You know what, with him it's really funny. He just, everything is tappable. Everything is tappable. Like things you wouldn't expect, like a bed sheet, he'll just be sat there doing this.
So he's a drummer, so his full-time job is pizza delivery then, right?
No, he's super intelligent. He's actually studying artist management.
Oh,
which
excellent.
is super handy. So yeah, and he plays cajon for me when I go out on with just me and my guitar. But I used to have a band when back in Hertfordshire, but obviously moved to Brighton fairly recently. So
how long have you been here? Oh,
about 2 years.
2 years. Yeah.
But to me that's fairly recent. Yeah. I still don't know where I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's been alright.
Cool. Who do you see as kind of an inspiration as far as songwriting goes?
Honestly, Ashley and Miranda Lambert. Yeah, I really, really love their songwriting, and obviously Miranda writes a lot with Pistolanis as well. Yeah. And the three of them together just come up with the most amazing lyrics that are just it's really, really cool.
So if you merge it, it's Ashlanda.
A bit of Brandy Clark as well. I like Brandy Clark.
I can't merge the three. Too much on the brain.
Doesn't work.
Do you see yourself as a songwriter who sings or a singer who writes?
Singer who writes, definitely. I love songwriting, and I will write for other people and be more than happy doing it. Really love doing it, but singing is just something that I've always loved. Definitely.
How do you pitch songs to people? Because it's going to be all people that are kind of operating within your network, isn't it? That you would be pitching songs to. It's hard to get them to bigger artists.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just write for friends, and at the moment it's just writing for friends, and a lot of them like what I write anyway, so it's fairly easy. And co-writing with them too is a lot of fun.
Yeah, co-writing is something probably that is been exported from Nashville, because that's what it's all about there.
Yeah, but it's so you can get through a song so quickly when you're co-writing. It's amazing.
Or not. Yeah.
Well, there's a whole bunch of opinions, but yeah, I mean, my experiences so far have been all good. So.
So you're very much a country artist, country folkish, or country rock.
Yeah, I think it's country rocking.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier about different sounds from different places, and I've noticed that's true as a kind of an outsider looking in at the British music scene, there is, you don't get Britpop anywhere else. It's unique. That sound is unique, and there's always been distinctive sounds in rock, an East End London sound and Brighton sound and Sheffield, and so it's always been different. Does that hold true with the style of music you're doing?
I would say that country is quite, you can bring it to different places. Like obviously the UK has a really lovely country scene, but it does sound different to Nashville country, definitely. And I mean the stuff that everything I've recorded at the moment has been recorded over in Nashville. So I'm trying to stay true to the sort of the Nashville country sound, because that's what I love. But I know that a lot of artists really love the UK country music, and like the country pop that we've got going at the moment is quite.
And country pop here is different than the country pop in the US.
It is
very much different.
Yeah, over here I think the Shires are a good example of UK country pop, definitely.
And it's just because there's I think Canada and Australia are very much the same with their country, and they're both very similar to the US in that there's still that rural and agricultural tie to the land. You can sing about farms and you can sing about pickup trucks and stuff like that, but not so much here.
I mean, you can kind of pick it up in a song as like just to stay true to the country, but I think I try and I'll reference like a front porch and stuff just because that's what I've grown up listening to.
And there are front porches.
We have front porches. We just don't use them as well as everyone does over there. But you can kind of pick up themes, but as you say, things like pickup trucks, like you maybe see one every 200 cars over here, but Nashville is like every other car is a pickup.
Okay, one final question. You're going out on your first major worldwide tour. Who opens for you?
That's a really good question. What if they're really, really, really huge? Well, in that case, Ashley McBride.
You'd have Ashley.
100%. Or Midland, actually. I really love Midland. I think they're really cool. And I went to see them at C2C, and they just there were so many people that had never heard of Midland. And then they played, and everyone was like, these guys are cool. Like, they're really cool. So I like their boots.
And it's funny, there are acts, American acts, that for one reason or another just can't catch in the US, and they come over here and they do incredibly. It's really strange. Musical tastes here support different forms of country that aren't supported on a bigger scale in the US.
I'd say so.
Cool. Now we're going to go to your place, and you're going to play some music for us.
Yes.
Excellent. We are here with Georgia in Brighton at Preston Park. We're going to her house next. Stick around.
Hi there, my name's Julia Searle. My company's called Empower You. I help both business people and I help individuals in different ways. Mostly business people, it's around areas of where do they take their business to the next level, how do they deal with their staff conflicts, how do they make more money, and sometimes it's like how do they just get themselves out there so that other companies recognise them and start to use them for their services, or selling goods, or just getting notoriety. The other thing with the individuals, it's more about the personal development side. So whether somebody's just gone through a really tough breakup with a relationship, their head's not straight, whether that is about changing their career, maybe it's even starting a new business, I don't know, but there's certain things in people's lives that hold them back and really stop them from moving forwards. So I'm here to help, I'm here to give guidance, and I'm able to talk to people around the world on Zoom, as well as face to face. My charges are in line with what you would expect with sort of spending an hour to develop someone and help them to get to where they want to get to, or with a company, you know, looking at the bigger picture, bigger plan and how they want to get ahead. If you feel that anything that I've said to you touches you in some way that you think actually that really is something I'd like to look at, do give me a call. The phone number is 01342 770583. If you want to look at the website, it's www.empoweru.co.uk, spelled EMPOWER.co.uk, and email me on julia@empoweru.co.uk. Thank you for your time.
Welcome back. Camo here with Georgia in the beautiful seaside town of Brighton. We're in your back garden, though.
We are, yeah.
This isn't public Brighton.
It looks pretty.
It does look pretty.
Yeah.
So you're going to do some songs for us.
Yes.
Let's remind people you do have an album or an EP and a single that will be coming out soonish.
Soon, yeah. Hopefully soon.
Okay.
As long as everything goes as it's supposed to.
Let's tell people your socials and every way they can connect with you right now.
Yeah, so all my socials are under Georgia Official UK, and then my website is under georgiaofficial.co.uk.
Nice. Okay, so I don't think we need to do a whole lot of introducing. It's Georgia.
So here we go again, same start singing, and I don't know how we got here. See, it feels like I've been hypnotized by the dark hair and those deceiving eyes. Would never happen to the days of being right. It's like trying to live a dream, knowing it ain't how it looks. So scared to repeat or what to tell the crooks. Whatever happened to the days where the truth was us. So I'll sit tight and hold my eyes, hide from the world outside. I'll finally say goodbye. This road has taken me on too long. This ride should be already over. I can't stay where I belong. This time I'm saying it with a song. As day sinks, the evening comes alive, drawing me in like the sunset in the sky. In a beautiful palace, reflected in your eyes. You should be somewhere else, but you're lying in disguise. So I'll sit tight and hold my eyes, hide from the world outside. I'll finally say goodbye. This road has taken me on too long. This ride should be already over. I can't stay where I belong. This time I'm saying it with a song. This road has taken me on too long. This ride should be already over. I can't stay where I belong. This time I'm saying it with a song. So that song was called "Saying It With a Song." It's a song that I wrote ages and ages and ages ago now. That was definitely written as an angry breakup song, and there's a lyric in it that used to be long long nose and scrawny thighs that I had to change because he didn't like it. But I'm thinking of bringing it back, so let me know what you think. This next song I'm going to play is a Maren Morris song, and it's called My Church. Hope you like it. I've cursed on Sunday, I've cheated and I've lied, and I've fallen down from grace a few too many times. And I find holy redemption when I put this car in drive, roll the windows down, turn up the dial. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? It feels like the Holy Ghost running through you. When I play the highway, yeah, fam, I find my soul revival, singing every single verse. Yeah, I guess that's my church. When Hank leads the sermon, Cash leads the choir, it gets my cold so high, burning, hiding in a ring of fire. Then this wonderful world gets heavy, and I need to find my escape. Just keep the wheels rolling, the radio's scrolling, and wash away, yeah. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? It feels like the Holy Ghost running through you. When I play the highway, yeah, fam, I find my soul revival, singing every single verse. Yeah, I guess that's my church. Hey, can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? It feels like the Holy Ghost running through you. When I play the highway, yeah, fam, I find my soul revival, singing every single verse. Yeah, I guess that's my church. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? It feels like the Holy Ghost running through you. When I play the highway, yeah, fam, I find my soul revival, singing every single verse. Yeah, I guess that's my church. Yeah, I guess that's my church. Yeah, I guess that's my church. Yeah, that is Maren Morris, My Church. So this next song I'm going to play for you guys is another one of my own ones. It should be coming out fairly soon, as we mentioned before, hopefully soon. And it's called A Shot of Whatever You've Got. I hope you like it. I want a fast car, a red bar, tattoo on my chest, a dive bar so damn far from where my hometown is. It's all good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can't get me is just a flower. Gravity ain't forgiven. Sapphire ain't got no gin in it, so I'll take whatever's there. Fast car, a red car, tattoo on my chest. And that bar is so damn far from where my hometown rests. It's all good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can't give me love, I'll take a shot of whatever you got. My good friend Jack goes muddy tires, the things that keep me up at night. I'm off the rocks, so give me what you got. I want a fast car, a red bar, tattoo on my chest. A dive bar is so damn far from where my hometown rests. It's all good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can't give me that. God, if you can't give me that. I want a fast car, a red car, tattoo on my chest. A dive bar is so damn far from where my hometown rests. It's all good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can't give me that, I'll take a shot of whatever you got. Yeah, so I hope you like that one. That was written fairly recently as well. It was only about a week ago now, and it's being recorded in Nashville as we speak. So hopefully, hopefully by the time this video is up, it is well on its way to being out. So this next one will be my last song, and it is another one of the ones that will be released on the EP. I'm looking to release this one as a single as well. So yeah, I hope you like it. It's called Heirloom, and it was written after a conversation I had with my dad about a pocket watch that he was given by his dad. And we were talking about how you get given all these really important things that are really sentimental, and you end up just kind of leaving them on the kitchen cabinet, or like forgetting that they exist. So this is called Heirloom. Piece of metal is daddy's room. Couldn't leave it if we wanted to. It's a sign of the past that's carried through. That pocket watch was all he knew. His daddy's been a daddy, a sign of his life, a maker and a breaker, and a telling of the time. It's the story of another, a life he wish he knew, a land where the happy was all you needed to, an heirloom. Mama has this little old brown bus, used to have the sewing in it, now it's used for makeup. A bit of her mama, her daddy too. Painting on the wall is all she ever knew. His mama's been mama, a sign of her life, a maker and a breaker, and a telling of the time. It's the story of another, a life she wished she knew, a land where the happy was all you needed to, an heirloom. It's a ring on her finger, a tear-string on her sleeve, it's a pair of boots my daddy gave me, between something borrowed and something else blue, taking something old and making it new. His daddy's been a daddy, a sign of his life, a maker and a breaker, and a telling of the time. It's a story of another,
Georgia. Man, that was really good. And come and sit with you for a minute. So the EP and a single coming out soon, and you'll have the date on all your.
Yeah, it'll be on my socials as soon as I know. People will know.
And again, socials.
Socials are all under Georgia Official UK, and my website is pretty much where everything is, and it's just georgiaofficial.co.uk.
Excellent. We'll go and check it out. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And hope you enjoyed our visit to Brighton. I'm Camo. We'll see you next time.